Oh, hey, there's John and Christine Talley.
Let's see if they need a ride.
Hey guys, need a ride? You can get in over here.
Okay. I'll let you sit up front.
So what have you guys been up to?
Oh, just touring around Texas, checking out cows.
Have you been down here since the T-Bar W sale?
Yes, we have.
So what ranches have you gone to?
After the T-Bar W sale, we went up to Bob Loomis's and looked at his cows, and then the next day we drove out to the Bolins.
Had you been to either of those ranches before?
Yes, we went to Bob's. In fact, we picked out a beautiful heifer that we're going to be taking home with us tomorrow.
What's her name?
Carmela Tuff.
Okay. What did you like best about Bolins, John?
Well, just all the cows that they have are just wonderful looking cows, wonderful shape. It was just a beautiful ranch.
And the Bolins were unbelievably nice and gave us a really comprehensive tour, which was helpful because they have families, which is my goal to aspire to.
Yeah. Oh, cow families?
Exactly. Incredible cow families.
So did you guys do...
They have 3 top ones that they have, and then they have a few under that. But definitely 3 top ones that they mostly talk about.
So how did you decide what ranches you were going to visit while you planned your trip down here?
Well, just from the cows that we like, what we see is going on with the industry, and definitely Bob Loomis is a leader in the industry of breeding, and the Bolins certainly have unbelievable bulls. The 50-50 bull we love, we have a heifer and a bull out of him, and just all their cows. I mean, when you see them at the futurities, they're just tough to beat.
So how did you guys get started in Longhorns?
Well, John, I'll let you start with that.
I bought a farm in the year 2000, and I'd done business with Ben Gravitt for 25 years prior to that. And when I bought the farm, I was just out there mowing grass all the time. And a guy who works for him, Corky Crumball, I asked Corky if he ever had any extra cows, bring them up my way and I'll babysit them for him to mow my grass. Which he did. And we babysat cows, Longhorns, for about 12 years. And then Chris moved in with me, and she fell in love with them.
I did, and you know, it was sad when you'd see them come and go, and it started out with I just want my own cow, and we met, we had gone to G&G, and I met Ben Gravitt, and I saw his cows, and I was like, wow, you know, I want cows that look like that. And so about a year later, we had met Bear and bought our first 2 cows, and that was, I guess, about a year and a half ago, and we got started. And then we went to the Legacy sale, was our first sale. And then you just get hooked. I mean, not only do you love the animals themselves, but then you just start to get hooked on, you know, obsessed with pedigrees and what you would like to have and breed. And that's my goal long term, to be a breeder and to have my own family of cows.
So do you still have the cows that you originally started off with, that you purchased from G&G and some of the other
Yes.
ones?
They were young. We've mostly bought young cows. Probably the first adult cow that we bought was Awesome Benita. Maybe she wasn't the first. It may have been actually Morningstar, TXW Morningstar from Jay Walker, and she's just a beautiful cow. And we look forward to really producing with her. And other than that, most of them are young. So a few of them we AI'd last year. We started out our program doing AI, and we had great success with that, but we just didn't breed a lot of them because they were too young. I wanted to wait. I want them to be, you know, really mature when they're bred. So this year will probably be our really big year of breeding, and we've got, you know, our AI program in place for June. And we also bought into Cherokee with the Hoosiers and Justin Henry, and we're really excited about that because I think he's a really special young bull.
So who are some of the AI sires you're going to use?
Jamaicism. I love a brindled cow, and I love his size, so he's going to be going with Morningstar. We're hoping to do a successful flush to her, and then we'll breed her back to Cherokee. November Sky is a really outstanding heifer that we have out of the Monica line, and I'm looking forward to breeding her to Cherokee. She's just got that consistency of like 2 inches a month, every month, and that comes from her mother and her grandmother, so I'm really excited about that. And we just bought Rags to Riches, who has a beautiful Cherokee heifer, and now I want to breed her to 50-50. So there's just some of our cows. And Carmela that we're picking up this weekend from Bob Loomis, I haven't decided yet. But
So for as new as you guys are in the industry, you are able to speak really knowledgeably about pedigrees and your breeding strategies and everything. How did you go about teaching yourselves that information, or what can you share with other folks who are getting started and want to solidify a plan like you guys have?
well, I study a lot. I obsess about it, so it's on my mind 24/7. But really, the first person that's ever helped us was Bear Davidson. He's been a tremendous help, from the simple things of our feeding, helped with our setup, getting a PNC cattle pen, because John and I work the cows ourselves. And I'll tell you, that pen just makes it so easy. It's, it's a pleasure to work the cows. We do it often. But Bear's given me advice on breeding. I asked Jay Wachter. I, of course, have asked Bob Loomis. I met Nancy Dunn, and I love her. She's just so helpful. Jimmy Jones, and now that we've met the Bolins, I'm sure I'll be asking them a lot of questions. So I guess what I do is I look for programs that I admire and would like to model after, and then I ask them questions, hoping that that's going to get me to where I want to be.
So what do you do outside of Longhorns?
I'm a stay-at-home mom most of the time. I take care of the farm and the house, and I garden, and when I'm not busy with that and John needs help at Talley Metals, I work there. So I stay busy.
What does Talley Metals all entail?
It's a structural steel fabrication company. We fabricate structural steel for buildings, office buildings, and that's where I knew Ben from, with their steel erection company.
So you guys are located in
Maryland, Hagerstown, Maryland, just a little town outside that called Boonesboro.
So what sort of advice can you give to other breeders that aren't necessarily located in Texas, where most of the events and bulk of the breeders are? Like what sort of things do you do to keep in the know, and what?
Well, we come to a lot of events in Texas just to try to get to see people and talk with people, and like Chris said, doing the research all the time, doing research on the Hired Hand website for pedigrees and stuff. I mean, that's very handy.
The Hired Hand website is absolutely great for that, because that is how I do all my research. And then it's a whole nother level when you come to the sales and you talk to people and you see the cows in person, because they do always look different. And when you go to people's ranches, I mean, you get ideas, and it kind of crystallizes everything that you've been studying and learning for. So I think it's a huge help when we do go in person and meet people and see the ranches.
Well, we're almost back to the Millennium for Charity here. Do you guys have anything else you want to add, or where are you off to after this event is over?
As soon as this is over, we're off to Bob Loomis's, and then we'll pick up our cow there, and then tomorrow we will get on the road to drive back to Maryland, which is going to be about 24 hours or so. It's the first time. John got a new trailer last year, and he was excited to try it out. So it's going to be a long drive home, but at least we know that we get our cows home safe and all that. So it's been an adventure.
You guys have any fun tips for making a 25-hour drive fun?
No.
Amazingly enough, we didn't get any arguments on the way down, but
Good.
now that we're tired, those will probably come on the way home.
No, I don't know about that. I think it's just the excitement. As I said, I obsess about cows, so I use my phone. I look up websites and things like that and think about it. And I guess it's just the excitement, too, that we're taking home a couple great heifers with us, so can't complain about that. Makes it all worth the drive.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you all.
Thank you for talking to us, and we appreciate everything that you guys do for us.